We've just got the brand new patch of Space Marine, and that means one thing. The data miners are out in force, and boy oh boy, do we have some big things to discuss today. New PvP mode, which I think is going to get everyone absolutely excited. It's about to get thick. I want to talk about other things like the Tech Marine, even more proof now that the Tech Marine class is coming, it's on the horizon, and also our first look at the brand new Chaos enemy. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. I want to give a huge shout out to a chap called Skitty over on my Discord server for sending me most of this information. You're a legend. Thank you. Keep it coming, my little alpha area spot. Now, as I've mentioned, we are in a brand new patch for Space Marine 2. I'll put some footage in the background. Me embracing my inner Blood Angel, seeing everyone as Horus, ripping, tearing as a flesh tearer. But along with the new patch, that means new information is coming forward because the data miners are working their little tricks inside the game again, and we've uncovered some massive things. And the first big one I want to talk about is the PvP stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Xenos and heretics of all ages, we are getting Dreadnought mode. Yes, I'm not lying. Image in the background right now, as you can see. These are the files that have been uncovered by the data miners, and it's looking like we are going to get that mode from Space Marine 1. One of my favorite modes in Space Marine 1, where you basically fight as a Dreadnought. One lucky person gets to be the Dreadnought, then you have to protect the Dreadnought, taking points, purging the other team, and I think this is going to work fantastically well in Space Marine 2. And I say that because so far what we've seen with Dreadnoughts inside of the game itself, with the campaign and the operations, they look fantastic. The weapons, the way they move, it looks amazing. Now, there is a concern there for me, which I will definitely state, that when it comes to PvP, the player count is only 6 versus 6. Now, taking one of these players and making them a Dreadnought, that could be a kind of imbalance issue, which I'm sure the devs are going to be working on. What I think is the perfect situation for this, instead of having one Dreadnought on the map, they should change it around where both teams get a Dreadnought and they get to fight each other with that Dreadnought. Someone playing as that Dreadnought unit. And technically, it looks like, again, this may be coming, because also in the files, as you can see in the background right now, it has here game mode PvP, Dreadnought Assault, Hellbrute, Onslaught. So Chaos are definitely going to get their variant of a Dreadnought inside of the game. It's just now all about balance and how the developers are going to put it in. Is it just going to be one Dreadnought? Either you're going to be playing as a Redemptor Dreadnought, or you're going to have like another one Dreadnought where someone plays as a Hellbrute, or maybe a Hellbrute and a Dreadnought on the same map, and they're fighting each other while the team fights around those two epic heroes of said chapters. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I know it's coming now in Space Marine 2, and I cannot wait to see bloody more. And moving on to the next thing I want to talk about, and that is the Tech Marine. We've been banging on about this now for weeks and weeks, ever since we've got the first little data mine leak, and even more stuff has been added into this. Again, put your eyes in the background. You can see now that helmet engineer master crafted. There's like backpacks, chest pieces, left pauldron, right pauldron, left gauntlet, right gauntlet, left greave, right greave, vanity stuff. All these little bits now are being added into the game. And of course, they're slowly building up that brand new class for Space Marine 2. There's a lot of theory, there's a lot of speculation how this is going to work. Is it going to be able to be taken in PvP? Are you going to get like a Warsmith variant for Chaos? Like, how is it going to operate in operations? Yes, there wasn't any Tech Marine in the actual campaign story. So is he going to be voice acted? How's his abilities going to work? Is he going to like buff weapons? Because we already have that in game from other classes. Is he going to have something cool where he can put down like a tarantula turret or something, like from the Dawn of War 2 era of playing a Tech Marine? There's so many questions about this. What hero is, sorry, what chapter is he going to represent? I personally think it's going to be the Iron Hands. We're missing 2 hero characters at this moment in time. One is the Blood Angels. Even though we got the Blood Angels cosmetic pack, we still don't have a hero from it. And I'm thinking potentially That is going to be another jump assault character, just like we've got with the white scars. But also the Iron Hands have literally been left outside in the rain like a red-headed stepchild, because no one likes an Iron Hand. They're too busy just losing their heads over on Isfan. But seriously, the Iron Hands will be coming, I think, and it is going to be this Tech Marine class as a hero. I can't wait to see what the developers do. I don't know when this is going to be implemented. I'm probably going to say by the end of this year, we'll have like maybe a tease or a trailer or something like that from the developers showing off this Tech Marine class. But fingers crossed, we get more and more information and we get to see it very, very soon. And moving on from the Tech Marine, moving on from the PvP stuff, let's focus on Chaos, because they are getting a brand new boss added to the game, and the video in the background right now is showing that off. This is from a chap called Hypexus. Hopefully, mate, I've not mispronounced your name and butchered it. He's making a mod called an arena mod, where you go in and you literally fight in the arena. And what he's done, he's showing off now the next mob that's going to be added for Chaos, all from the data mine files again. And this is the Chaos spawn, if I'm not mistaken. You can see its wings and everything. It's not fully texture or anything like that, but you can literally see like how the animations are, how it moves, how it fights and stuff. This is going to be now the brand new mob added to the game, so it just adds a little bit more flavor, a little bit more difficulty to the game. So you can play it, jump in with your friends and have a little bit more. There's so much more stuff I think the developers are working on. Like all the brand new Thousand Sun robots. I think they're going to be added in at some point for stuff. I'm sure there's going to be even more demon stuff added in, even more tyranny stuff added in. We have yet to see some of the big stuff for the Tyranids. Maybe it could be like DLC story or something like that, or maybe it is just going to be added with like new operation missions. But I do think in the future of this game, probably going into next year, we are going to see even more PvE mobs and maps added to this game. And that's enough waffling from me from today. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, questions, anything like that, post it down below. I would like to know how you are enjoying the brand new wave mode in the game. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think there's some improvements to add? What would you like to see added if you want improvements? Do you dislike it? If you dislike it, then why do you dislike it? Post it down below and we can have a nice little chin wag down there, as we always do. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, as always. Have a great day, night, evening where you're around the world. And bye-bye, brothers.